everybody, Mobile Rager here. We're back at it. We have two blogs going on here. I'm gonna read them both. I think they're correlated. I don't know why this is pink, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So, season 37 patch notes. It's a bird. It's a plane. Nope, it's the season 37 patch. Okay, I don't know what to say. As the chill subsides on the battlefield and a new season approaches, we wrap up the Vikings by introducing the final member of the team. Aside from that, we've been mostly working hard to bring you a brand new takeover. Will be featuring the mysterious Shogunate team. This team will include 4 new characters and will be the first to feature an exciting new mechanic, which is linked. So maybe I should read this now. I'm on the website. How does this link me not to the website? How? How is that the way that works? Okay, fine. Read this blog post. Okay. Let me read this. We've got some exciting news. It's been a while since we added new status effects to the game. I mean, it's true. If you don't count all the special mechanics teams have. Or not mechanics, I should say. Yeah, new effects certain teams will have, like Fumed on Go-Kart or whatever. Ooh, or Wounded on the Vikings. Trust us, you know you've been eager for something fresh. Not what women meant. The core battling system in the game is not what we have an issue with. Just putting this on the table. I know this is easier to do than making new game modes or whatever. And I will say I saw the War League server. I was gonna make a video on it. I just didn't. There's not really much to say about it. I mean, I will say the one note on it I will give. Having up to 20 members just not being able to play War sounds dumb. I like the system in general, because it's sort of like Clash of Clans. I know Clash of Clans is something similar where you can opt in, opt out of War. Alliance leaders or whatever will be able to pick which members to include in which war, to include in a war, and which ones to exclude. But I believe in that game, you could put your entire clan into war if you wanted to. So, yeah, presumably it's still a variable system, so there's not a minimum enlistment requirement. So you could put 20 guys only in war. Top brass alliances, everyone's still gonna want to play War. The only people left who care about War. I mean, I do attacks, but I'm in a casual alliance. Honestly, 90% of people don't, and I don't even blame them. I have level 11 core boosts in all of them. You still get entire region's worth of boosts, even if you get 4th place. So, there's something more substantial. Is a War store or something attached to War, where you could buy epic gadgets or something like that. But there was nothing about that in the blog post. Pretty much no mention of reward increases at all. I mean, they said you get more rewards if you're in higher leagues, which I don't know if that means more rewards. Okay, I'm getting off topic. I'm gonna talk about it. But all my feedback on War Leagues: matchmaking good. Potentially having to leave 20 members of your alliance out of War, bad. War rewards, not worth it. Those are my 3 points. Okay. It includes a whole new mechanic this upcoming season: damage multipliers. Damage multipliers encompass a new set of status effects that directly influence a dude's potential damage, potential, and resistance, which is a really weird way of saying that. I know. Okay. To To be precise, these moves will increase the following new special stats. Now I will note, these are already in game actually. If you use like Scrooge Yosemite, which is my favorite character for testing, for whatever reason he's like the special stat up guy. Like back when they added recovery and healing, he just had them for some reason. Like, I mean, I know that's not how skills work, it gives random stat ups. But for whatever reason, they're like not implemented for other characters, but they're implemented for him. It was strange. I mean, yeah, it's other characters. Like, if you use Daffy All-Stars, we'll see these. Okay, so damage up increases damage done by 10%. And then damage the flip side reduces damage done by 10%. Damage resistance, which is strange, but I guess they can, like, it's not defense up. That's not how that works. Defensive just increases your defense. So, like, I guess this is what you call it. I mean, I would call it, like, damage. Well, if it was damage taken, it would be downward. I guess this is the best way of going about it. It's really weird. Weird phrasing, to be honest. But damage taken up would be the debuff, and damage taken down would be the buff. So that's not how that works. That's not the verbiage of this game. So yeah, that does probably better. And then, you know, one reduces the amount of damage, one increases it. But you know, it's the amount of damage you take. So yeah, think about it that way. Okay. Unlike buffs and debuffs on attack and defense, which are often unpredictable to the nature of our damage calculation, these special stats will impact the damage dealt and received in a very evident and predictable way, either increasing or decreasing by exactly 10% each stack. So what does this mean? I'll give you an explanation in a second of what I think they mean. As the player is open a whole new avenue in terms of strategy and how for us, it will derive the potential to decide exciting new abilities and unique team synergies. I mean, pretty much no team in the game has this effect yet. I mean, they said the Shogunates use it, but you know, they're not in game yet. Okay, so that's the post. Excited to see how. I said it's hard to incorporate something like this into battle strategies when it's not really in the game yet. But okay, so I'm going to explain to you, since I don't know if they did the best job of it. Now, obviously, you know, the way attack goes in this game is implemented by saying, you know, something like attack up increases the attack of your tune. But of course, you know, that has to go into damage calculations against, like, defense and stuff. So, what I believe these status effects do. So every tag in this game has a multiplier attached to it. Like here, I'm gonna pull up the website here for a second. That is the wrong website. I'll show you the website here for a second to explain my point. Alright, Pillage and the Yahoo Whippy. Who cares? So you see how here, I mean, this is special, but it's explained as 120 attack damage. So, you know, the amount of damage this move does is based off his attack stat, and it takes 120% of it. So, something like attack up, you know, it increases the damage of the move, but that's by boosting this attack stat. What I believe that this damage up effect will do is increase the multiplier of the move by 10%. So rather than this special using 120% attack, it does 130. Which is sort of interesting. And, you know, of course, it would do the opposite on the flip side, it become 110%. And then damage resistance is sort of, it's like this, but applied to a character. Well, that doesn't make sense. like, okay, if you have damage resistance up, every move against you has 10% less. Like, every character in battle essentially has 10% less multipliers on their attack. You know, every move. This move would be 130, this move would be 110, this... Oh, it's level 1. I was about to say, this move only does 80% attack on a basic? That's not right. But, you know, that'd be 70. And of course, you know, damage resistance down would do the opposite. Everything. It would be damage up for every character on the team attacking that unit. So, okay. Okay, we can get back to the actual block notes now. Yeah, that was like a 7-minute detour. Okay, Rise of the Shogunate. This season, the Shogunate are taking over the world of Mayhem, not looking for anyone's approval, looking to seize territories and claim control. As a team, the Shogunate are slower and more intentional. They fight to impose the Shogun's will. I don't know why I said that. Consistently dealing damage and preventing their enemies from bouncing back by heavily reducing their recovery. To preview their theme passive, Shogunate Tunes attacks inflict recovery down for 3 turns, and once per battle. They fall below 50% max health, inflict 3 damage down on all enemies. Okay, reworks. I don't have any major or specific reworks this season, but we've gotten warriors' stat buffs they rightfully deserve. I mean, they don't have very good stat buffs, but they're also very annoying when they did have good stat buffs. So I don't know if that's something they strictly deserve. And I'm not gonna say I believe in kneecapping teams just for the sake of... I don't like fighting against them, you know. Like Super Tunes needed the buff. But again, Super Tunes are annoying. But, you know, like, it's not... They can exist in the same space. There's lots of more relevant competitive game modes, you know, war, they have the boots, and allow them to be a good and hardy counter damage over time teams. Admittedly, they kind of were doing that anyways. Like, the damage over time was doing nothing, they were just getting outstatted. But yeah, I got numbers. So, wait, hold on. So you're doing some Shogun type team. You don't want to rework the Samurai? Like, I know they have relatively modern stats. Actually, is that even true? Hold on, I'm going back to the blog post. Or back to this website. Let's look at Samurai Sheepdog here. I mean, like, kinda. Oh, it's like Yeti Gossamer half. That's a recently reworked tune. Okay, he has 130. It's Frostbane half. Okay, so Frostbane is like the same stats for some reason. See the rework? Hugo. Yeah, Hugo is also like in the 130s. So, they more stats to the teams that I think kind of suck. Oh, no, not really. Okay. I'm getting distracted. Wait, I didn't even look. I got completely flummoxed. Yeah, here's Warrior Princess. I just typed in Warrior. Should have actually came out. Okay. So, I'm a little flabbergasted now. Okay, I mean, defense didn't change. But that is... I feel like scale on this health is like 17k. You know, I mean, it just... It'll probably be fine. I mean, it's not like they're really even getting changed by uber much. Let's see what Maximus is like. I can kind of see it, because if I go to, like, let's go, King Daffy, those turns with bad stats. I don't want to say bad stats, they're not pre-rework characters, but you know, yeah, okay, well, so, some of these beginner reworks, like Masterminds, are still good, despite the fact that their stats are funny. That's not, just look at Marvin, you dope. Yeah, again, like Marvin does not have the world's greatest stat line of all time. You know, we're reviewing the Cosmic Campaign while we're here. Okay, really the daily puts 650. Okay, wow, yippee. Move on with their life. You didn't fix the other one, though. Like, you fixed half the issues. Like, okay, we can do the dailies now. Cool. Was it even 6? I guess it was 650 before. I don't know, like, I wanna, you know, triple check that. Because I kinda don't believe them. Okay, so let's see who's in here. Hugo, the characters. Okay, so Iceborne, those people, Snow Bandits, Viking, but of course it's Viking, that's gonna be exchangeable. Just the 2 Olympus. Can we exchange Ares pieces right now? Yeah, hold on. Aren't there literally exchanges in the store for this event that give Crusher Ares and Hercules Angelo pieces? Why do they do this? They'll be like, okay, one event, guys, we'll feature these characters. Next event, guys, what if we didn't feature these characters? I don't know what's with them. Here's the warriors. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you probably should have reworked Samurai. I mean, who knows? Maybe they're saving the reworks for something important next season, but they didn't like announce that, so I'm a little confused on what their goal here is. Whatever. I'm the Mobile Rager. That's all, folks.